everybody. So it is Friday, June 5th. It is about 11:15 already. Wow. I even though I have not yet, written a word, I've got a little bit of a busy day ahead of me. I'm actually sitting right outside of Hobby Lobby right now, about to go inside and pick up some donut making stuff because it turns out to be National Donut Day. Yeah, and my sister wanted to try some homemade donuts because all the stuff at all the stores is full of milk and dairy, or well, cow's milk anyway, and she is lactose intolerant, so we have to find different ways to do things that we like so that she can have something. So I'm going to be going to Hobby Lobby, like I said, to find some donut making stuff, and then I got to go to the post office to drop off a couple packages, and then I got to shop, and by the time I get home I'm sure it's going to be lunchtime, so I may not get to writing until, I don't know, probably almost 2 o'clock. I don't know, we will see, but it's going to be an interesting day. Let's go. No, I'm grabbing my 5. Alrighty, so I am done shopping. I'm home, eating lunch, I've rested, and I was right. It is definitely after 2 o'clock that I am finally getting to work. Looking at my computer, and I'm not sure which project I want to work on today. If it's going to be excuse you, I know my pin is incorrect. If I'm going to be working on Project Thought Thieves or Project Energy, or if I'm going to try to work and plan a little bit more of Anywhere for You. It's that shiny new idea that will not leave me alone, even though, I've tried to make some notes here and there and to set it aside so that I could work on everything else that I've got, but it doesn't want to be ignored. Doesn't want to be ignored. So, I don't know, I may even do some more work on my website while I'm at it. So, in the meantime, let's get to work and see just where the rest of the day takes me. Okay, it's about 4:45. I have done a little bit of work on Project Thought Thieves, just trying to plan and organize it a little bit more. I actually did a little bit of redesigning on my website, which I'll also mention in my newsletter as well as here. But I've also just ordered pizza for dinner tonight because, doggone it, it just feels like a pizza day, you know? And who can go wrong with pizza? So dinner should be ready in probably half an hour or so. In the meantime, I'll keep working, keep writing, keep doing whatever else I might happen to do, and back to work. Okay, so I tried to film a little bit yesterday. It is actually Monday, June 8th. I don't know why I didn't film on Saturday, but I also know that I didn't get much, if anything, written on Saturday. And Sunday I had started to film some stuff, but then the SD card on my phone filled up. So it actually cut me off right in the middle of recording, and I had no idea that it had done that because I don't have the camera facing me. I was originally not planning to film at all on Sunday because, you know, I try to leave, you know, Sundays off for worship and for personal time with my family. But also it was my sister's birthday, so really that is what inspired me to film a little bit. And unfortunately all I got for filming was baking the cake. I had intended to put to show a little bit of me making some notes on my contemporary romance, Anywhere for You, because that had just, it doesn't want to leave me alone, you know? I mean, I know I've said that in another video, I know I have, but you know, it keeps working in my brain, and I keep wanting to make notes on it, and you know, trying to figure out where should the story open. You know, it's like I had, you know, that character, that plot idea, or maybe just, you know, the very basic premise. You know, why does somebody go halfway around the world for somebody else? As I was working on that, character names finally came to me for, you know, my love interests, my male lead and my female lead. My male lead I've at least got his first name for sure. I want to call him Connor, and I'm not sure of his last name yet, but I had, in doing some research, trying to find, what jobs would send you around the world, what would have you traveling, and I ended up deciding that Connor is going to be a wildlife photographer. Bonus points if you can figure out why. And for my female lead, I was, playing around with different names, trying to find just the right meaning, the right character, like what was she, and I had settled on Samantha with the nickname of Sam. And for her, I actually had the last name picked out. I wanted to call her Samantha McKay, or Sam McKay. And I had, for some reason, it just seemed to fit right to make her a singer, whether professional or not. Still haven't quite decided on that one yet. The idea that I'd had was to have one scene where they meet. It's at Connor's sister's wedding. Yes. Connor's sister Paige is Sam's best friend. Sam is Paige's maid of honor, I think, or at least she's somewhere in the wedding party. And on the day of this wedding, they're waiting for the wedding photographer to get there, and they learn that he or the photographer has been in an accident and cannot make it to the wedding. So, big wedding dilemma. Connor, being a wildlife photographer, he at least has some camera skills, so he is either volunteered or he volunteers himself to take all the photos, which kind of presents another dilemma, because in my mind he was also going to be the one to walk her down the aisle because their parents are gone by this point. And just with this scene here, I'm not sure whether I want to have it at the very beginning as like a prologue, just to kind of introduce the characters to each other, or if I have it somewhere in the book as the whole story goes on, because I need some kind of situation that has these two together long enough for them to fall in love. I want it to be, I want it to feel realistic, to feel believable. Because, my brother and his wife, they were dating for 3 months before they got engaged. I think they had known each other for maybe 2 months before they started dating. I'm not positive on that one. But now here it is, Monday, June 8th, and it is really time to get back to work because it is 4 o'clock. It is sometime after 4 o'clock. I actually have absolutely no idea what time it is, but I know before too long it's going to be time to start working on dinner. So I'm going to try to get as much writing done, or planning, or what have you, as I can. I actually did get to work a little bit this morning with some writing sprints that another writer hosted on her YouTube channel. So let's get to work and see where this goes. Thursday, June 11th. It's about 10:15 p.m. The past couple of days haven't been all that productive. I mean, I have gotten a little bit done. I think a couple days ago I rewrote the opening scene for Project Slot Thieves. I think it was Tuesday that was not productive at all, so I ended up not filming on Tuesday at all. and I guess I didn't film yesterday either. It's been a couple days, can you tell? I guess it's that indecisiveness, that trouble that I've been having, that just kind of triggered me to go browsing some blog posts that I had bookmarked about writing and about bullet journaling, and well, specifically about, you know, a novel bullet journal itself. And where it's talking about, you know, the different things that you can include in your novel bullet journal, treating it as if it were, you know, just a regular daily planner type of bullet journal, but, you know, focusing more on, of course, the writing aspects of it. They were saying that whether we plan to jot down tasks on a daily or a weekly basis, there's a bunch of different things that we can include, you know, stuff like how many words do we plan to write, a research question that I have to follow up on, and how I'm going to be doing that, finishing assignments, any writing meetups, and just on and on and on. It's just giving me all these examples, and it finally clicked a light on in my brain that I need to do more in my bullet journal than just mention that I'm going to write, or even working on a specific project. I need to get even more specific than that. I need to include what exactly I hope to accomplish, like more than just plan Project Thought Thieves, or plan this, or research job for, well, no, actually that would be the specific that I would need: research jobs, traveling jobs for project, or for Anywhere for You. But anyway, that's the sort of thing that, you know, clicked on in my brain that I need to start including in my bullet journal here. So I'm going to get started on that to make some specifics starting tomorrow of what I want to accomplish with my writing. Of course, part 2 will actually be looking at this thing every day and remembering and actually following through. So here it is, the end of week 1 of this vlog, and hopefully this is a breakthrough that will push me forward into making progress.